Hello and welcome to Dell Expert Network, one-stop shop for MSPs, sponsored by Dell Expert Network. I'm your host, Kenna Johnson from the Channel Company. Today we have Alicia Bowling, Dell Expert Network Program Manager with Dell Technologies. Welcome, Alicia.
Thank you for having me, Kenna. It's great to be here.
So glad you could join us here today. Let's start with segment 1, driving partner growth. What advantages does a Dell Expert Network program provide MSPs?
That's a great question and one that I get a lot. We have 5 main benefits of the program, but I'd say the overarching theme of our program is just one-on-one support and time-saving tools for MSPs. So we want to provide a really strong partnership and a dedicated point of contact so MSPs can order for their end users seamlessly and have that procurement process be smooth.
What type of MSP business model works best in the Dell Expert Network?
If I had a list of frequently asked questions, I think this question would be number 1. And that it's a bit nuanced depending on the MSP's business model. So we have 2 programs here at Dell for channel partners. One is our partner program that's been around for several years and that most people listening to this will be familiar with. And the second is our Dell Expert Network program. So the first program is for MSPs who want to buy our hardware and resell it to their end users. And our Dell Expert Network is more similar to an affiliates program. So they refer their end users to purchase directly from Dell, and they get specific rewards and benefits for doing so. So if you are an MSP that's listening that is either transitioning your business from a resale model or you're coming into the industry new and you don't want to get into the weeds of buying and reselling hardware, then the Dell Expert Network is the program for you.
That brings us to segment 2, benefits Dell offers MSPs. What type of one-on-one support do you offer MSPs?
The number one-on-one support that we offer MSPs is a dedicated account manager for every single MSP that's enrolled in their program. So those dedicated account managers will be based in either Nashville, Tennessee or Round Rock, Texas, and will kind of be end-to-end support for the MSPs, anything they need in terms of help with lead times, shipping information, order information, quoting, ordering, etc.
Do you offer loyalty rewards?
We do offer loyalty rewards. So they change every quarter in terms of what bonuses we have available, but there's always a 3% base loyalty reward that comes in the form of a Dell gift card to all of our MSPs. They can actually earn up to $20,000 a year in awards. And then we run different contests every quarter. So this quarter's contest until July 31st, 2022 is that MSPs who purchase Dell servers with a Microsoft operating system and at least 5 PALs earn double rewards on all those purchases. So that specific contest can be found at dell.com/DEN contest. But we make sure to communicate those through our member portal and our newsletter to make sure if there are any bonus opportunities to let our MSPs know.
For MSPs, time is money. What time-saving tools do you offer MSPs?
Yeah, so I'd say the number one time-saving tool is going to be that dedicated account manager. It really cuts down on the time of due diligence of an MSP scrolling our webpage or building out their own quotes, trying to figure out the landscape that is crazy lead times right now. So that account manager is going to do a lot of that admin on their behalf to make sure that they have the system that fits their needs and is going to be delivered in the time frame that they need. Another time-saving tool that we have is called our Dell Tech Direct tool, and it's a direct login portal that allows MSPs or their techs to self-log their own pro support tickets. So if the tech has gone to the time and expense of diagnosing the issue, they very rarely want to call pro support and repeat all of the work that they've already done. So this tool allows them to log in and self-log those support tickets and also self-dispatch their own replacement parts to help save them time in getting that endpoint or any of their networking or enterprise equipment back up and running as soon as possible because, like you said, time is money.
Alicia, what resources does a dedicated member portal provide?
Yeah, so our dedicated member portal is really a single pane of glass into the MSP's, order history and transaction history with Dell. So it will list all of the rewards that they have in their account that are available to spend. It will list their order and transaction history, and it also lists our resources that we have. So my team and I are dedicated to creating a lot of industry-specific resources around one-pagers, white papers, infographics that are specific to the MSP industry and what Dell has coming out so they can stay up to date on everything that's going on, not only for Dell, but anything that, applies to their industry.
What type of financial services do you offer?
So we offer a couple of options with our financial services. Obviously, this is going to change from end user to end user depending on their financial situation. So I would encourage MSPs to bring this up early and often with their account manager. But one of the main benefits of our Dell Financial Services portfolio is the ability for end users to finance the MSP service fees. So if an end user is interested in using our Dell lease program for their equipment, the MSP can also send us in their statement of work, and the end user can finance both the hardware and the MSP fees, and the MSP gets paid upfront in full. And then the end user will pay that entire lease back to Dell. Now, of course, this is always subject to end user approval for financing. So that's why I always say, if you're getting a quote for an end user that you think would be interested in financing, make sure to tell your account manager and they can create those proposals based on the quotes you've been speaking about to pass along to the end user.
How does the MSP versus their end user interact with the Dell Account Team during the purchase process?
So that's going to depend on the specific MSP and the relationship that they have with their account manager. I would say each MSP in our program has a different way of working. Some like to be very hands-on and really take the purchase from, that first email initiating the project to really the payment process where the end user comes in and processes their payment method. And that's totally fine and up to them. We also have some MSPs who have a great relationship with their account manager and really trust them to lead the purchase process on their behalf. And they'll come up with a list of standard configurations that they've kind of given their stamp of approval. And the MSP will tell their end users to reach out to their account manager directly and ask for, those standard configs that they have agreed on, and they'll let the end user lead the purchase process. But that MSP is really driving that and is recommending that the end user reach out to us. So that's why we reward those purchases.
Let's move to segment 3, become a Dell expert. How do you become a Dell Expert member?
So it's very simple. The great thing about our program is that there are no quarterly or yearly minimums. So the smallest one-shop MSP up to, the large guys can join our program. And it is free of charge. You can visit our landing page at dell.com/expert network. Or if you would like to reach out to me directly to discuss the program in more detail, you can email me at alicia.bowling@dell.com. And I'm happy to discuss your business model with you and the program to see if it would be a good fit for you.
Alicia, what is the best way to learn more about Dell Expert Network?
Yeah, I would visit our landing page at dell.com/expert network. It will have a list of those 5 benefits that we've discussed today in more detail. We'll have some videos and customer testimonials on there that you can read. So you can really dig into the program and see if it's the right fit for you.
Alicia, thank you so much for your time today. And thank you at home for watching. For the Channel Company, I'm Kenna Johnson.